Do you tell your customers what you actually want from them? It's something good salespeople do. Within the first 30 to 60 seconds of sitting down in front of the customer, hi, how are you? Great drive, yes, thank you. Bang. This is what I want to talk to you about today. Within the first 30 to 60 seconds, what you're going to talk about, let's put it up there. You know, by the end of this meeting, I want to have discussed which product, service is best for your company, favourable terms, and how we can move this forward. Now then, two reasons for doing that. Number one is it's not wasting my time then. If someone says, well, actually, that's not what I'm looking for, I've not wasted half an hour's pitching, but more importantly, it's like, bang, that's what I'm here for, that's what I want to do. Okay. It suddenly focuses the buyer onto what you are there for. We've all been in conversation where it's gone on for 2 hours, and you think, how the hell do I get it back to talking about the fact that actually I want to sell them something? We've all done it. Do it first. This is what I'm here for. If they're not interested, they'll tell you. Excuse me. Now, when you negotiate, obviously, firmly and fairly, not flashy, not arrogantly, firm and fair, judging to your levels, you're right. But at the end of the day, what you're there for is I want your business. I actually want to deal with you. I want to supply you, whatever it is. That's what you're there for. So again, reinforce all the time what you're telling them. People buy, as I said there, people buy people, yeah? Who are interested in the business. Another thing, as we talked about suppliers, compromise. A great sale is when both sides walk away and go, that was a great deal. We've both gained or won something. Negative persons will say you both lost something, rubbish, you both gained something and you've gone forward, and that's what it's all about. Now obviously we talked about sales before, you know, whenever you go into a sale, if you actually think, I'm not going to win this one, we're not big enough, we're not small enough, we're not flexible enough, well, just don't bother going in, you're wasting your own time. You have to believe, whenever you stand in front of somebody, sit in front of somebody, that you will get their business, or you will make a step towards it. Otherwise, why waste your time? You're wasting your time, don't do it. Now then, very quickly, and this kind of links into negotiation as well, is price king? Obviously price at the moment, a lot of people are worried about price. A lot of places are discounting things. Price is not king. Price is important, but more importantly, value is important. What does that customer value that product at? Why do they need it? Yeah, there's a value to every single product. Price isn't everything. We nipped into a Wetherspoons and it were 2 meals for about £1.80 or whatever, including free beer. I mean, it's a cracking deal, but subconsciously you're thinking, food must be crap, or they must be watering beer down, or whatever. It's not about that. People buy quality, they buy value. Why the hell do we stop on motorways and spend £2.70 on a cup of coffee nowadays? It's crazy what we're paying for it. But we think that is good value when we stop because we need a drink. And you've got to think that. Don't go down the price route all the time. Don't think price will save you if your sales are down. Don't think price will save you if you're suddenly looking to boost it up. Yeah? Conditions before offers. I've said this quite a few times actually. If you're going to have to give something, and yes it might be price, what are you going to get in return that's worth it? It's that simple. So, yeah, somebody's off you if you, I love your product, but I want 20% off it. Okay. You need to see a saving. The product I'm selling you is just as good as it was 3 to 6 months ago. Not changed. We've not devalued it. And like yourself, we're experiencing upward price pressures from our suppliers. I'm actually not prepared to drop my price at the moment. I can't. But what I'm prepared to do is think of something else. People who don't sell for a living, they're not trained salespeople, always give in too quickly on price. Give in too quickly. Do not give in on price unless you have to. So something like that, you've thrown it back into their court. I've suggested several ways in which it can add value in real terms as a cost saving, which is best for you. Suddenly you've gone from saying no to a price decrease to actually saying, well, I'm giving you 4 different things here, which is better. Oh, well, that's better. Bang, you've overcome it. If it's a real objection to price, they'll come back again. They'll repeat the request. Well, actually, it's still price. Okay, what are you going to give? What am I going to get back for this to be a happy meeting? And be prepared to walk away from an order. Do not give it for nothing. Do not walk out of an appointment, a meeting, thinking, I got shafted there. Yeah, you did, by yourself. When we talked about reviewing internally what you were doing, you know, be creative in your thinking. The best way when you go and sell something is to think of what they're going to object, what they're going to say to you. Price, delivery, blah, blah, blah. Think of it and then think, how can you overcome that? What have you got that you can use as a giveaway? So if you're selling something at that price, have you got a low margin that's got high perceived value product that you can give with it? I can't drop the price on that. What I can do is give you that. So I can't drop the price of the laptop, but I can do you 40% off. You might actually earn more margin than that, and no, you need to work it all out. Excuse me. Never use the word no. Someone said no is not a good word. It's a very defensive word, and you're no, no, no. Practice your refusal speech before you go and see people. Yeah? Practice and practice and practice. And they're selling what we call a hug. They say, well, we're not selling anything, there's no salespeople there, just come in and have a chat to them, we'll sort your finance out. Absolute garbage. They're selling NatWest brand as a lovely, caring brand. And when you're sat in talking about your gas with things, oh, have you seen our new offer on credit cards? Bang, they're selling you something. We call it the cocooning principle. You wrap your customer up in the biggest ball of wool you possibly can, so they love you. And they don't, more importantly, don't want to go to another customer, to another supplier. Yeah? Now then, a great thing, and I bet not many of you do it, is actually sit down with your biggest customers and say, I want to do an appraisal. What do I do well? What do I don't do well? You're actually inviting criticism on your business. Most people don't like doing it, but it's a fantastic selling strength. Because they will say, and you'll have planned before, you're great at that, and that. I'm not very keen on that one. Okay. So if I can sort that thing out, get that right, I take it we can carry on trading for the next 6 months or 12 months. Yeah, of course you can. Use it as a positive selling point. Think about the products you sell and think how you could possibly flex them. In other words, mould them to shape the market. They'll trade down in size, so they won't go for the big one. So they're flexing. Is there any? Think about your products. Can you actually sell something that is a split down version, something that's not premium, that just sits below that? That's a way as well. It might be you sell them a service package as opposed to selling the product. It might be monthly payments as opposed to a single invoice. You've got registered budgeted cash flow coming in. Depends on your business. You've got to have to think about it. But think how you can flex your offering. What is it you can do to make people want to buy you more than they don't? Don't buy a new car. Don't buy a laptop. Just think of your money. Put it into your sales and PR and your marketing side. Advertise, advertise, advertise your products. That's it. I'm just going to say just one last thing. Recessions is here. Recession is tough. Enjoy selling. Embrace it. Think of every single strength your business has got. Think of what you're great at. And think how you can make yourself greater. And more importantly, think that you'll get through it. If you don't think like that, you won't get through it. Think you're a great salesperson. Think your business is going to survive and do well. It's that simple. And I'll shut up now because I'm well over. Thank you.
Yeah, so we'll make all the slides available, put them on Axis Community under the informals and gatherings section, so everything will be available. For those who are stopping around, some pizza's going to turn up pretty soon. We'll be having another drink at the bar. But once again, thanks for Nick for coming all the way for us.